Good morning, students. I hope you all are doing well. This is the second part of chapter number 1, class 6th, an approach towards the past. Now, let's begin. Names of India. The name of India is taken from the word Indus. Indus. Indus is taken from the Indus River as shown in the map. And in Sanskrit we can call Hindus. When Iranians and Greek invaded India, they termed India as Indos or Hindos. Finally, Bharata, word taken from the Rig Veda, and the people who lived in northwest who read about Rig Veda, they term this region as Bharata, or you can say Bharat. Next question arises, why people move from one place to another? There are many reasons: in search of food and water, to save from natural disasters like flood, earthquakes, in case of conquering other lands, to spread religious message, and for trade purpose. Trade, you can say business purpose. So these are the reasons why people move from one place to another. Sources of history. There are two major sources of history. One is literary and second one is archaeological. Literary sources. All written work are known as literature. All written works are known as literature, and it can be classified into religious and secular. Religious literature dealing with the religion is believed to be the holy or religious. For example, our Vedas, like Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, Atharva Veda. Epics like Mahabharata, Ramayana, and the Buddhist scared literature. The Buddhist scared literature are written in Pali and Sanskrit. Clear? Second one is secular literature. Secular literature includes biographies, dramas, historical works, the accounts of foreign travelers. Like, for example, one of the famous foreign traveler is Fahim. He wrote a book also about India, on India. He has written Foko Keys. And second is archaeological sources of history. These sources are basically the material evidence like coin, monuments, inscriptions. Monuments, like Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, any building. Temples include Sun Temple and many more. Coins, there are number of number of coins, thousands of coins have been found, and they are made up of gold, silver, copper and nickel. The coins bear many figures and marks. They also bear names and portrait of rulers who issued them. Now, inscriptions. Inscription are the words inscribed on stones, metals. Inscribed means written on stones, metals, and many more things. And thousands of inscription on rocks, pillars, and metal plates have been discovered in India. And other archaeological sources include cave painting, and you can say cave painting, bones of persons and animals, and the stones and metal tools. In fact, the paintings on walls of caves tell us about the artistic skills of the early men. So these are major sources of history, and I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you.